Hello, I'm Crafty Digger and this is episode 2 of the Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series. In this episode, as you can see, we're going to build ourselves an ugly looking house. We're going to look at the controls and how you use the game. And we're going to do a little bit of mining and resource collection. And so, without any other words, let's jump straight into it. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss the controls. So you can use the mouse to look around in any direction. A to slide to the left, D to slide to the right, W to move forward, and S to go backwards. Spacebar to jump. And that's the basic controls. You now need to be able to use things in the world. So if you click the left mouse button, you use your right hand. If you click the right mouse button, you use your left hand. I know that's the reverse, so you've got left hand, right hand. So you can see that, left hand, right hand. I've got nothing in my right hand, so nothing happens. So left hand, right hand. Okay, next thing you need to do is start gathering resources. So there's lots of resources all around. I've got gravel under my feet. I've got some grass and some chickens. I've got a baby chicken there. And we've got some trees with leaves on. So we're going to punch a tree. Pop. And there we get a piece of wood. So if we keep punching the tree, and one more, and the final one. Oh, no, there's another one there. Let's get that one as well. So we've punched the whole tree. The leaves are going to stay there because there's still a bit of tree underneath. So we'll punch some tree leaves. We'll get this tree out of the way as well. And a little bit more. Finally, all the wood's gone. And those leaves will start to fall apart. Well, they would if that wasn't in the way. Oh, let's go and get rid of those leaves. It separates it off from the wood, and then they'll start to fall apart. And there we go, sticks are starting to appear. There's a myth that if you punch the leaves, you won't get any rewards. But it's not true. Punch them away, and you'll get some apples, you'll get some sticks, and you'll get some saplings that you can plant to make new trees. It makes no difference at all whether you leave them to fall apart on their own or if you punch them. You'll get exactly the same rewards. So, pressing E opens up your inventory, and you can see I've now got 10 pieces of oak log, 4 saplings, and 4 sticks. So we need to start doing things with those. So here we have a crafting table. It's only 2 by 2, so we can only craft a limited number of things. Below that we have a recipe book, which if we click, it will tell us what we can make. So we can, with our oak log, we can make oak wood, which is 3 oak wood for 4 logs, or we can make oak planks. Now, planks are going to be most useful for us right now, so we'll make some planks. And then we can make a crafting table. Now the crafting table is very useful because it is 3 by 3, meaning we've got even more recipes we can fit into it. So let's have a look at another recipe we can build. First of all, we need more wood. And we've got trapdoors, big doors, and most importantly, we got some weapons and a pickaxe. And if I make some more planks and then make some sticks, I can make an axe and a shovel. So, how do we use those? So we use the numbers 1 to 9 to select at the bottom there which item we have in our hand. So if I use the axe, it means I can chop down trees a little bit quicker without hurting my knuckles. However, you'll see there's a little green bar underneath the axe, and that says how long the axe is going to survive for. You can see there's some statistics there. So the sword does 4 damage and has an attack speed of 1.6. The pickaxe does 2 damage and has a 1.2 attack speed. And the axe has 7 damage. So that's definitely our best weapon so far, so we'll put that in the first slot. Make it nice and easy, press 1 and we get the axe. So we'll put our pickaxe in the second slot and we'll put our trees, saplings to one side. And put our sword there, which we're probably not going to use. So we'll put our shovel there instead. So, now we've got some lovely tools. Might be nice to start building a house because when it gets dark, the monsters are going to appear. So, we haven't got a lot of resources. We've got time, but I'll start showing you some basic emergency housing. Dig a hole, dig down, and the trapdoor we built earlier, stick it up there. This is your first house.
Well, when I say house, it was only a hole in the ground. It was a house to us.
You'll be able to see the sky so you can tell when it's light or dark, and monsters won't get to you. However, getting out is a little trickier. So, you need to learn the first trick, which is to jump and place a block. So you jump up and put the block down beneath your feet. And you do that by right clicking. So, punch with your left hand, place with your right hand. Pick up that sapling there. So, that is going to be our little hidey hole for when the zombies appear. Which means we've now got time to collect some more resources. So I'll cut here and collect some more resources and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've started collecting some wood. As you can see, some of the trees are now starting to drop. Got a lovely little apple hiding there, which I'll collect. But you can also see it's starting to get dark and the stars are coming out. I've collected 31 more oak logs and a few sticks now, but I haven't got time to build anything. The zombies are going to start zooming out and trying to kill me, so I'm going to drop into my hidey hole, close the roof and hide here until day. Now the day-night cycle is 10 minutes of day and then 10 minutes of night, so that's 10 minutes real time. So a full 24-hour day in Minecraft is 20 minutes. So that means we're going to have to hide for 10 minutes of the night, and when we can build and work 10 minutes of the day. So I shall wait for the night to pass, and then we'll have a look and see what's out there. So there may be some monsters hanging around at the end of the night. Okay, so you'll rejoin me now as it's starting to get to daylight again. Just wait for it to brighten up. I haven't seen any zombies, I haven't seen any skeletons, but I've heard them. Nobody's walked over the top of me, so hopefully they're not too close or hiding under the trees, so that when I emerge I should be safe. So, should be bright enough now, so I'll open my little door and jump up. Nope, everything looks safe. I can come out. So I'll re-dig my hole, close the door, and you'll notice I've been playing, so I've changed this grass to dirt paths. I did that by having the shovel in my other hand and just right clicking on the dirt. So I'll put the shovel back in my other left hand and show you exactly how that works. So right click and you get some dirt. And that dirt will stay there, acting like a path. So it's nice and easy to spot where my little hidey hole is. Right, I still haven't got enough resources yet, so I'm going to go, now it's daylight and the sun is going to creep up over the east because the sun travels from the east to the west. So that's nicely raising slowly. I shall now go and find some more wood because I need to build a better hole or a better house than this one. So here I am collecting some wood, and who should turn up but a little spider. I say little, he's quite a big spider, but fortunately during the day they're not aggressive. Had it been nighttime he would have already been trying to eat me. However, I can attack him, but it's not really wise to. I'll just leave him alone and carry on gathering me bits of wood. So it's starting to get dark again. Oh, the stick's just fallen out of the sky. I'll pick that up quickly. It's starting to get dark again. I don't know where the spider's gone. I don't want it to eat me, so I'm going to jump back in my hole. My little house. Now, while it is dark, I could just sit here doing nothing, which is what I did last time. However, I could also start digging out a mine. Now, I don't have any way to light the area yet, but I can certainly make the hole bigger on the inside. And in that way, I'm not wasting time. So, we now have a sufficient hole to start using it. So, I've left my crafting station outside. So I'll make another one quickly. Something you'll find you do a lot of. So another little crafting table, which I'll stick in the corner. And I've now got lots and lots of wood, so we'll get some of that converted to planks. And for the first time, I'm going to make a chest. So that's 8 pieces of wood to make one chest, which means I can now put things in that chest so I don't have to carry everything around with me. I managed to find a little egg that some chicken had laid for me, so I'll store that away. I'll store away my saplings and my doors because I don't need those yet. Apples because I'm not hungry yet. And the dirt I've picked up. I'll keep that because I might be able to use that later for something else. So, back to the night time and waiting for the day. But I'll start this. This little hole is going to be turned into a mine. So I'll dig down and there's some stone. I can't dig it with my hands. I can't dig it with a shovel, but I can dig it with a pickaxe. Again, my first bit of stone, and I've achieved the Stone Age achievement. But I'm going to keep digging, so shovel for the dirt, pickaxe for the stone, and then I shall dig a little area down here. Don't need too many stone. I'll just dig out a small area. 1, 2, and another 4. Maybe just another 4 just to make sure. Okay, so I now have 21 cobblestone. In my crafting table, I've just made planks, I've just made a chest. I'm now going to make a furnace. So I'll put my furnace right about, well, actually I'll put it downstairs. I'll put it in that corner because it's going to get hot and it's probably not a good idea to burn anywhere close to wood. Though in this game it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So I now have plenty of wood, so I need to make some torches. Now for torches I need some coal or charcoal and some sticks. I can make charcoal in my furnace by putting some logs in the bottom as fuel, and some wood in the top. Now, so it's the planks in the bottom and the logs in the top. And that should give me 1 piece of charcoal for each log. There we go, that's 1. And coming up for the second piece. Now while that's burning, I don't have to watch it. I can see when it's burning because it's got a nice little animated display, and you can see it lights up the room quite nicely. So if I go back up to here, to my crafting table, put some sticks in, put some charcoal in, I get 4 torches for each piece of charcoal. That means I can now do some mining. So I've got some stone and I've got some sticks, so I'm going to upgrade my tools. So instead of using wooden tools, I'm going to start using stone tools. So the crafting recipe is exactly the same. So it's 3 pieces across the top and 2 sticks. Makes 1 pickaxe. 3 pieces in that shape, or in that shape, makes an axe. 1 piece there at the top of 2 sticks makes a shovel, and 2 pieces with a stick at the bottom makes a sword. Now there is another tool which I'm going to make now. I didn't need a wooden one, but I shall make a stone hoe. That allows you to till up the ground so you can plant some seeds. I haven't got any seeds yet, but I'll have some of those soon. And I've just achieved getting an upgrade because I'm now using stone tools instead of wooden tools. Let's get some more of that burning. 24, because each plank should burn roughly 1 to 2 pieces of charcoal. So I'm going to start digging down. Now, the deeper you are, the better the ore that you get. You can find iron, you can find coal, you can find diamonds, emeralds, and there's a couple of special ores that you can find. For now, what we're looking for is some coal and some iron. So we're going to start digging. Our height is 2. So we need to be able to dig to be able to get in. So we're going to dig 1, 2, and then down. And 1, 2, and then down. Now we're going to use the wooden pickaxe for now, just to use it up. What you will find is as you upgrade your tools, not only do you be able to get different resources with them, they also work much faster. It's getting dark now, so we'll put a torch on the wall and light it up. Now the advantage of having a lit room is monsters won't appear in a lit room, they only appear in dark places. So if I'd left it dark on the way down, I might have turned around to find a monster hidden behind me, and he would be then trying to eat my brains. Not a good plan. And then make a sharp turn. So I'm going to make a spiral staircase down. Hopefully at some point soon I should be able to find some iron. Well, I've found a different type of stone. That would be diorite, I believe. Yep, that's diorite. Not a particularly attractive looking piece of stone, but it makes a difference. Now, practically the difference is for when you're building your base, because it's not useful just to have it all one colour. I need to go down a little bit more. That wooden axe is going to disappear shortly, it's going to run out. That's gone. So now the stone axe. So as you can see, that's much quicker, and when I get to iron, that'll be even quicker. For some reason there's some dirt under the ground. That's absolutely fine. I've got a shovel for that. And back to... oh, I found some iron. There it is, that is iron, that is what we want. And some coal. That's only 2 pieces of iron so far. But I found some coal as well, so I'll dig that up. Now with coal you also get some experience. Just light up the room because I can't see. If I can't see, monsters might appear. However, monsters don't appear right next to you. I believe it's 24 spaces away that they'll appear for. Because if you leave a dark patch behind you and wander away, When you come back, there's going to be monsters there. Right now, it's difficult to tell how far down I am. So I'm going to teach you another little button. So let's get a torch on the wall so we can see. Now, I'm going to put the torches into the shield spot, which is my other hand, because when I've got my pickaxe in that hand, I can just right click and put a torch on the wall without having to swap over. But as I said, I'm going to show you another little button. If you press F3, it gives you some details of the world. So on the left hand side there, on the second paragraph down, you'll see XYZ. That tells me where I am in the world. So X is the first coordinate, which is 254. Y is my height. Now I am at level 32. So dirt starts to appear around about level 60, depending on where you are, of course, but dirt tends to start to appear around about level 60, and the ground level is usually around 63. But we want to get down below that, because that's where the good stuff is. Diamonds appear around about level 16 and below, so the best place to find diamonds is from level 10. But we're not actually looking for diamonds right now. We're just building a little mine. And if we can find some iron on the way down, all the better. Now leaving that F3 screen up, I can see exactly what height I'm at. Time for another bit of light. Awesome. We are now getting quite low. Oh, we found a cave. I've fallen into a cave. So I'm going to light that up. I'm going to light it on the left hand side, just in case it's a really big cave. Oh, monster! There's a monster. Let's run away and hide. He's going to follow us around, but he's got a bow and arrow and we haven't. So when he comes round here, I'll try and chop him. And he's dead. I'm half dead as well, but at least he's gone. So, back to hunting. Oh, creeper. He's not a good monster. Hit him, run away. Hit him, run away. Hit him, run away. He's not. He's going to blow up. Oh, and he's killed me. Creepers kill you when they explode. But not all is not lost. We know where I was. And the good thing about being killed by a creeper is when I get down to the bottom, he'll be gone because he exploded to kill me. They are suicide bombers. So all of my stuff is down here, and he's made a nice little hole where he blew up. So I can continue from where I left off. I know there's a cave there. It's well lit up. Not going to be many monsters in there now. Of course, I haven't explored very far around here, and as you can see, it goes on a little bit further. I don't want to get surprised by monsters. So I shall go and get some more torches. So I'm back now. I've made myself a full stack of torches, so that's 64, because it's a game and 64 is a nice number that we will be very familiar with if you're a programmer. So I've also tidied up my inventory. I've got rid of the items I've collected, and I've made myself some more stone pickaxe because that one's about to go. So let's get back to where we were. So I was putting some torches down. It's dark up here, so I'll put another one there. Don't want to be having monsters appear behind me. So we're at level 10, which is where I want to be. But I'm going to keep digging down to show you what's at the bottom of the world. And now we're at the bottom of the world. Not entirely at the bottom, but close enough. We now have things we can't dig. That's bedrock. As you might understand, bedrock is all across the bottom of the world, and we don't have the ability to break it with a pickaxe. So we'll start digging, and we're going to start digging in a straight line because we're going to do strip mining. There's lots of different mining techniques, but I've found that strip mining is probably the most effective. So we dig a straight line, put something on the floor so we can see. Got some granite. We don't need granite right now, but it's there if we ever did. Okay, that should be far enough. We found nothing there, so we go back to where we started from, and we go in one and start digging that way. That's probably far enough right now. And then our strip mine goes along this corridor. There's no point doing that one because we can see that wall, and that one is going to be the inside of the new strip mine, so 2 across and start a new strip. And there we are on my third little strip. So that was the first one you saw me dig, and a second one which I dug a little bit further, and on the third one straight away I found a special ore. This is redstone ore. Redstone is like wires. You can use it to make electronic circuits. I can't dig it because I need an iron pickaxe to dig it, so I'm going to leave it alone. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of it there. 2 blocks of it there, then possibly some at this side as well. So I'm going to move on to the next part along and see what I can find. There's more redstone straight away. As I said, the ore is plentiful down here. You will find it, just have to keep looking. But you don't have to look very far. What I'm really looking for is iron, and I'm probably too low at this level. But iron does occur at all levels, so if I keep digging, I'll eventually hit it. And there it is. That didn't take long at all, so I shall dig that. There's 1, 2, oh, there's plenty here. That's 6 more, so I've now got a total of 8. So I shall go back up and smelt it. So I'm back up at the top of our little house. We've got plenty of charcoal there, so I'm going to use 1 piece of charcoal and smelt all of the iron we've got. I've got 2 more in here. That's 8 pieces, because 1 piece of charcoal will smelt 8 pieces of anything. And it doesn't take too long to smelt them down. So in the furnace we get iron. So I'll come back when I've got all 8 pieces. Okay, so I now have 8 pieces of iron, and I can start making iron tools. So I'll get my sticks, exactly the same recipe, 2 sticks, 3 pieces across the top makes a pickaxe, 1 piece at the top with 2 sticks makes a shovel, 3 pieces lopsided will make an axe. 1 piece isn't going to do us any use, so I shall save that piece till I find some more. Ideally I'm going to find a lot more because I need some armour, because right now my little black suit and tie isn't going to protect me from the monsters. As you've already seen, I get blown up very, very easily. Our next job, now it's daylight again, we're going to build a little ladder. So get me sticks, put them into a H shape, get 3 ladders. So instead of building our way out, we're going to climb our way out, and that way we can use that every time. So pick up my wood and my stone, and we're going to build a better house, because a hole in the ground isn't a very good house. It's a nice mine, but not a very good house. So we're going to clear out the area. So if I hit these weeds, actually they're grass, not weeds, but they're in the wrong place, so they are weeds. You may notice that occasionally we've got a zombie, he's in the water, he's changed into a drowned. Let's kill that zombie. And he's dead. Whoa. Let's get out the water. So, when we destroyed some of the grass, we occasionally get wheat seeds. They're going to be useful later on because we're going to bake some wheat. And from wheat we can bake bread, because right now we're not hungry, but we will get hungry later on. Alright, that should be a big enough area to build my house. It's not going to be a massive house. Actually, let's knock down this tree before we start building, because it'd be nice to be able to build. Again, you see, with the iron tools, much quicker. Alright, so we're going to frame out the house first. We shall build in wood. So, start here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And build. So that's 9. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and build. So we've got a nice little 9x9 square, but I want to make it a little bit more fancy than that. So we're going to go in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, to there, and to there, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're going to have a little entrance hall there. It's going to be a thin little entrance hall. So start building it up. That's the height we need for us to be able to walk into the house. That's not the right placement. Okay, so we now have a little framework. We're going to then use some stone. I've built that wrong, haven't I? Let's correct that. Always easy to do in this game. Oh, that's wrong. Let's jump up on the wall. So. And make it a bit higher, because we don't want it to be just at head height. We want it to be able to walk around in comfort. Pick that up in a bit. And keep going. Not a torch, we want stone. Almost there. Crouch there so I can reach the ground. That's just pressing the shift key. Okay, so we now have the basics in there. Jump down and we'll finish that off. We will close that off. So that's the basics. We just now need a doorway, and we already made some doors in the first part of this video. I made 3 doors. Get out of there, and replace the door from here, and right click to open, and right click to close it. I'll leave that torch there because that's convenient. Another 2 torches. Put the torch there, torch there, torch there. So that's the inside nicely lit. It's plenty of daylight left, but we need to put a roof on. Now for the roof, I'm going to use half slabs. So instead of a full block, it's going to be half blocks. So I need to make those by putting 3 blocks in a row. But I don't want to use cobblestone. I'm going to use some planks. So wood. That gives us 6 for each of the 3 wood. Let's get some more planks. And we'll build them all at once. So shift and click. Now, I need to get to the outside wall. I can't jump that high, so I'm going to jump and build, jump and build, jump and build, and I can destroy that later. Go. That's looking better. Now the reason we use half slabs is because monsters can't generate on half slabs, which means that our house is not just going to be safe on the inside, we're not going to end up having a creeper hiding on the roof ready to drop on us when we first walk out the door. That's all of those. That's set. Now if you're worried about falling off your roof, if you've got a particularly tall roof, you made a mistake there, get rid of that and try again. If you hold down the shift key and walk to the edge, you cannot fall off. If you don't hold the shift key, you most definitely can. And if it's a tall building you're building, you will fall to your death. To your death. Right. Let's finish that. Nearly there. In fact, I'll drop down and pick that up. See, that didn't hurt, but could have done if it was bigger. Oh, wrong placement. I don't think I'm going to have enough wood. Planks. I'm going to have to make some more planks. Oh, that's no problem. There's plenty out there. Logs. Planks. Slabs. That's it. That's our roof on. And I'll get rid of this that we built just so we could get onto the roof. And there we have an ugly building. But it's going to keep us safe during the night. And it's going to be a lot nicer than living in a hole in the ground. Just for prettiness, I shall make a nice little path from the doorway. And eventually, I shall make that look quite nice. But I'll start now by making it double doors instead of a single door. Because why not? Just need another door. And we're just going to be in time because it's starting to get dark now. And another door at that side. So now we have a double door fronted house. And it's just in time because it's getting dark. We want to hide from the monsters. So that's where I'm going to leave this episode. I could maybe make this a lot better. And what I'm going to do while I'm off camera, I'm going to collect some more resources. We're going to get rid of this grass. We're going to turn it into a nice wooden floor. And we're going to move all of our base from the little hole into here. So I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.